Hi there, I'm meteorologist Erica Groh with your weather webcast for usatoday.com. A big storm moving through the central part of the country will bring snow through the Midwest and the Great Lakes states. Pretty heavy accumulating snow in some places. Chicago under a winter storm warning, for instance, as is the city of Toledo and Cleveland. Rain and thunderstorms in parts of the south. That's right, thunderstorms as we're changing the calendar from January to February. And some showers in the Pacific Northwest with another storm arriving there. Beautiful weather in the southwest, and that is great news for the Super Bowl. It's going to be beautiful in Phoenix. So you can see on our model forecast, here's that big monster storm that's moving across the country, bringing heavy snow to places like Iowa, northern Illinois, and northern Indiana into Ohio as well. And this is early in the morning. This is going to be an accumulating snow for you in this region, and that's at 6 a.m., so it's still dark as well, and you'll have that snow falling. But the rain and thunderstorms will start to develop as this pushes south and eastward during the day on Sunday. So you could see thunderstorms as far north as Nashville and as far south as Houston during the afternoon and early evening, just as the football game is kicking off. Here's the next storm system moving into Seattle and Portland. It doesn't have a whole lot of heavy rain as of now, but you will see some showers throughout the day, that's for sure. And we're keeping the weather beautiful in the Four Corners states and points south of that. So your forecast for Sunday, it's going to be a little chilly with the rain, but not bad. 49 in Seattle and 48 in Portland. 65 in Reno. Beautiful weather for most everyone in the state of California. A high of 72 in LA with lots and lots of sunshine. 69 in Phoenix. That rain that you had earlier on in the work week clearing out just in time for Super Bowl Sunday. A high of only 11 in Bismarck, but certainly you could do a lot worse than that this time of year. Pierre, you'll reach a high of 16. Some snow showers in Pierre and in the Twin Cities. A high of 16 degrees there, but the heavier accumulating snow will be further to the south. Des Moines, it's going to snow all day with a high of 32 degrees. Dry, though, in Denver with a high of 34. So as we head further to the south, of course, away from that snow potential, but closer to that thunderstorm potential. Could see some thunderstorms in Jackson, Mississippi with a high of 70. 72 in Houston. A thunderstorm is likely late in the day. And in Dallas, a high of 61. You can really see where that cold front is slicing through. On the backside of the storm system, you will have some windy conditions. So in Oklahoma City, a high temperature of only 46 degrees with the wind as well. It's going to be feeling pretty nasty, especially compared to that beautiful weather you had during the work week. Nice, though, in Florida. 71 in Jacksonville, 75 in Tampa and Miami with partly to mostly sunny skies. 74 in New Orleans. Might see a thunderstorm there, but for the most part, it's just going to be some rain showers and a few embedded cells of heavier rain later on in the day. Chicago, snow pretty much all day. A high of 29 degrees. 22 in Detroit with lots of snow moving through, especially later in the day. Pittsburgh, same deal. You'll see more snow arriving later in the day. A high of 34 degrees. We should be able to keep it dry along the I-95 corridor through the daylight hours on Sunday. Monday is a completely different story, though. 45 in D.C. for your afternoon high. 36 in New York, so finally above freezing there. And in Boston, you'll reach a high of 27 degrees with a partly sunny afternoon. That's a look at your weather webcast. I'm meteorologist Erica Groh.